Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, aka Mr. Everything, and we are back into IL-2. I've got my plane on the strip. We're waiting to escort some bombers. And you can see I've got the hello. And now I'm curious to see if my first two planes taxi off the runway because we've been having some trouble with the AI pilots. All right, so we are in the cockpit. Let's close that. And we are ready to go. We're launching flares so that the bombers over there will see where they're supposed to link up with us. I was able to get the 150 fuel, so we should have a little bit more horsepower at sea level. Under 9,000 feet, I think is what they were saying.
Baffin, clear for takeoff.
Baffin, taking off. Out.
Okay, I guess that's us.
Light Baffin, airborne.
Over. Baffin, proceed with your mission.
Baffin, 2, airborne. Baffin, 3, airborne. Baffin, 3, airborne.
Nice, clear, sunny day, it looks like. A new patch was released Christmas Eve, I do believe, and fixed some AI issues. Hopefully one of them was the airstrip, but I didn't see that on the list. I did notice that the Sopwith Snipe has been released. I think it's a collector plane, so I think you have to pay extra for the Sopwith Snipe. And let's go ahead and just link up with these bombers and fly to France so that they can drop their bombs. And I'm going to fast forward now, and I will see you when we get a little bit closer. Alright guys, we are back. You can see the French countryside to our front. And there's red on. I'm turning my autopilot off. Throttling up just a little bit. Looks like we are going to go head them off, maybe.
Baffin, 3, engaging fighter to the southeast. Low. Range 2.5 miles. Out.
There was something on my monitor. I had to clean it off. Okay. So let's...
Target destroyed.
Are they below us? There's our bombers. Okay, there we go. Came down to the level of the bombers.
Baffin, 3, target destroyed. Baffin, 7, target destroyed.
Okay. I guess that's the end of that. Well, that was a no event. Alright, so let's go ahead and just continue. Whoops. There we go. Let's just go ahead and continue on linking up with the bombers and getting back into formation and continuing on to our destination. Now, guys, I have, just FYI, I had adjusted a few settings in OBS because I was struggling with another game I was playing, which was or is Skyrim. I'm actually currently in the middle of a Skyrim Anniversary Edition playthrough. So if you're interested in watching that, go ahead and check that out. It's on the channel. You probably have already seen like 100 videos, or maybe 30 videos. And for the first 20 or so episodes, I was struggling getting the right video settings for recording, the best graphics, the best, stuttering and, all that, trying to work out my, what do they call it, performance versus quality, etc. And I think I got it worked out. So I'm just glancing at the OBS right now while I'm playing, and it looks really good. So let me know. Put a comment if you think the screen has improved. If anything looks better or worse. I'm curious. All right, so let's go ahead and just fast forward, and I will see you when we get closer to our destination. All right, guys, we are back. We are flying to the objective. Something I just wanted to point out. I was noticing that a couple of our guys just bailed. There's the bombers, and there's our guys. Now, look, right there. One of these guys, he just bailed out. And then there's a second guy bailed out. I wonder what the heck. Did they run out of gas? Were their engines damaged and they decided not to fly home? I don't know. All right, so let's continue on with our flight. We're almost there, and I'll be back in just a second. All right, guys, we are about 6 miles out. I decided to go ahead and keep my eyes open, but I want to show off the bombs. So how do I do this? We go to the bombers. Let's zoom out a little bit, and looks like M is in the lead, so let's find M. There's M. Okay, so when M opens its bomb bay doors and drops its bombs, we'll follow along with the bombs. I'm not exactly sure what we're bombing. It might be another V1 site, because I think we've been to this town a number of times. Nice camouflage. Yep, V1 site. I can see the V1 launchers, or at least one right there along that wood line, that road. Bomb bay doors are open. And here we go. That's the one I'm following. It's quiet. It's very quiet. I'm gonna zoom out. More of a bomb. Oh, he missed. Let's look at the destruction. I don't see any destruction. Okay, that's me. Looking down, I don't see... Maybe in the tree line right there. Alright, so let's just go ahead and fly back home, and I'll see you when we get back. Or if something happens. Alright, see you then. Alright guys, I broke away from the bombers so that I could fly back to England because my gallons of fuel was starting to get a little low. Let's go ahead and fly straight and level for a second so that the gas gauge can kick in and so we can see exactly what the gas level is down there. $10 gallons. Okay, I think I can make it back to my airfield with 10 gallons and a low throttle and a gradual descent to keep the airspeed up. That's how far we are. You can see that the Allied bombers are nowhere to be seen. That's because I left them about halfway across the channel. Okay, so we're going there. Landing approach is this way. Okay, so what am I doing? So I noticed that a lot of my friends have been... What is this oxygen? Full. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of my friends have been saying bingo fuel heading home. So they are encountering the same thing that I'm encountering. I don't think the Spitfire was designed to be able to travel to England and back, or to France and back, while zigzagging. A straight flight there and back, and a dogfight or two, no problem. But if you have to zigzag, you just can't do it. I don't believe. That's not our airfield. Our airfield is paved. Not really paved. What do you call it? Has the metal corrugated landing strip. Looks like that's it over there on the horizon. Alright, looks good. Let's go ahead and jump into the old cockpit and see if the gallons... I should probably have 5 gallons or plus right now. Yeah, okay. Maybe 9 gallons. Good. Trying to get my airspeed down a little bit while I'm approaching. I'm at 260 right now. Got a little bit of a climb. That should be slowing me down. There we go. 220. 200. There go the flaps. There go the gear. Descend to landing at 105. That's exactly where I'm at. 105. But if I nose it down, it'll speed up. Don't want to hit a tree, you know. Throttling up just to clear this hill. Keep nosing it down to make sure I'm still on track. I didn't hear a permission to land kind of radio, but that's okay. That was actually a fairly... I see the bombers on the left. That's actually a pretty good... Whoops, did I just fire the guns? Hopefully not. But, yeah, it was a pretty good landing. Alright, let's see if it's going to allow us to finish. It doesn't. Okay, so what I'll do then, in this case, is... Alright, round 2, we got another bomber escort mission. This time, it's going to be... to Cherbourg. So here, let's show you the map. So it's instead of a flight to over here where we just bombed, it's right there. So it's a little bit shorter flight. I also want to show off that I did pick clipped wings on this option. You can see how my wings are clipped. Look a little bit like a Mustang. You know, it should, well, it reduces 4 pounds is what it says, but I think it should increase my roll rate without hindering anything else. So we'll see. And I went back to standard gas. Bombers were right above us right now, so let's go ahead and take off. Alright, so let's go ahead and link up with our flight and the bombers and head there, and we'll see see if we encounter anybody. And we'll see if we run out of any gas. Alright, I'll catch you in just a moment. Alright, it's another uneventful flight. We're still escorting the bombers. We're about 6 miles out. Okay, hold formation, release on his command. I don't know if this is a good one to look at, but there under the clouds, we are up in the clouds. We can't see anything. I'm going to keep an eye on the map. So if we see any enemy aircraft, I'll be able to jump back into my own plane instead of watching the bombs. Okay, this looks like the leader. I think I'm going to take a look at the one just off to the right of the leader. What's his letter? J? All right. Okay, there's J. So we'll follow J's bombs. Oh, we got some planes coming in. Okay. So I won't be able to follow J.
Luton 6, engaging fighter to the south. Range 3 miles.
Oh, we got two groups. I want to get under the clouds, so I can see what I'm doing here. Oh, no, don't do that to me.
Bombs away.
Okay, they just dropped their bombs.
Engaging fighter to the north. Range half mile. Out.
I don't know if these planes are high or if they're low.
Luton 2, target destroyed.
Target destroyed. Luton 7. Engaging fighter to the east. Low. Range half mile. Out.
Okay, he looks like one.
Luton 2, target destroyed.
Luton 7. Target destroyed. Luton 3. Engaging fighter to the northeast. Range half mile. Out.
Luton 5, target destroyed.
Oh, that was beautiful. Looks like they're going after the bombers. All right, I'm only at 90. Okay, he's turning. He's toast. It's probably him right over there.
Luton 5, target destroyed.
They're acting like they got him.
Luton 6, target destroyed.
Bringing the throttle down. I just want to see what my fuel level it looks like. Oh, we're at good fuel, so I'm just going to autopilot it back. And there's the bombers. Okay. Sweet, and we're already most of the way back. So let me go ahead and fast forward it until we get ready to land. Alright guys, we are back to England. We're not too far ahead of our group, as you can see there. I just felt like we were in a safer zone. I decided just to break off so that I can go land on my own. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get this taken care of. There we go. What do we got going on down here? East Wittering. Chelsea over there. I think our airfield is right there-ish. We're basically going in with momentum, really. I'm at 250 right now. We're gonna land north to south, just like we did in the last mission. Looks like I got a little bit of a climb going on. That should help slow us down. Hard turns also slow us down, so let's just get a little distance between the north end of the airfield and where we're going to enter in onto our final approach. And we're kind of bouncing. We're kind of doing one of these numbers, you know? That's what it feels like. Flaps. It says retract the flaps, but screw you. Landing lights are on. I didn't have the landing lights on in the last... Oh, there's the bombers. in the last time, so they might not have given me landing permission because of that. There goes the gear. Throttling up a little bit so I don't just fall out of the sky. Yeah, we got a little bit of a bounce going on.
Luton, rejoin formation. Continue with the mission. Out. This is flight. Requesting landing approach. Over. Proceed. Roger. Break off and land individually.
How about that? That's another good landing on this Spitfire. That's rare for me.
Waterbury, this is Luton, 8. Flight requesting landing approach. Over. Proceed. Luton, 8. Roger.
All right, I got a distinguished flying cross. I had gotten one Spitfire. Michael Cram had gotten another. I think that's his. Well, it's 2 in 2 missions. I know that. There's David Gillis. He had gotten one as well. And so we got our 3. Let's go ahead and I'm going to have another mission in the afternoon. Escort attackers. We're not going to do that in this video. You got 2 escort bomber missions in one video. Let's take a look at the pilot. We'll start with the pilot first. Got my distinguished flying cross. I got 2 bars on a flying medal. And I've got 20 aircraft. Okay. Now the paper wouldn't say 20 aircraft. Oh, it does. It shouldn't be updated because we don't get a newspaper until the weekend, right? But it's got me at 20, so I'm up here. I'm number 31, tied with 28. And it looks like most of these are 20s right here, and then there's the big jump to the 30s, and then Paddle, he's got 52. Damn, he's squared away. Okay, let's see about the rest of the guys. Nope, wrong button apparently. Unit headquarters. Okay, we got some pilots right here. Everybody looks like they're squared away. We look at the aircraft. I'm top of the leaderboard in the squadron with 20. David Gills, he's got his 13. That's pretty good. And then who was it? Cram, he's up to 9. Okay, good. We got some pilots out here with some kills. These guys look new. They've only got a couple of missions. And yeah, all but 3 are aces. That's what I like to see. Alright guys, well that's it. That's one video, and I will see you in the next video when we go escort the attackers. I think the attackers would be things like P-47s or Mosquitoes, or, you know, smaller bomber types, not the large, you know, 4-engine bombers. Alright, I'll see you in the next video.